you're headed to the game or headed out anywhere tonight, watch for fog. Sally just sent in this shot to news@KOIN.com of the Beaverton fog that's already forming, and that's happening a lot of places. If you still have clear skies or mostly clear overhead, expect the fog to be showing up on your doorstep before too long. So I've got fog in the forecast throughout the evening. We're talking about 47 at 7, 45 at 9, and temperatures holding steady as we go through the evening, because once the fog forms, the temperatures really can't change. We're basically locked in at that point. Now, tomorrow morning, the fog will be more patchy in nature. A lot of us will have gray skies. If you don't have the fog, you'll have the clouds. And then increasing chance of showers by late morning, and they'll be scattered around all the way through the evening commute, depending on which part of the valley you're in. And we'll look at that more on the rain forecast in a minute. Our KOIN Tower camera right now, very quiet outside. Notice the winds have just died off. We had a 5-mile-an-hour wind. We still do along the Columbia River, but in downtown now, the winds have gone calm, and that's one of the things you need to get that fog forming. 51 degrees right now in the Rose City. So if you're headed out tonight, just be watching for fog, because it will be patchy, and it's one of those things. You're driving down the road, no problem, and next thing you know, you're in some pretty dense fog. That is a possibility this evening. Highs today, 56 in the Rose City, lower 50s in Salem and Eugene. That was because of low clouds there that took longer to burn off, and a nice day east of the mountains after some morning fog. Now, this is the next system to reach us. Is coming in tomorrow. It is a weaker system. It's going to bring us some showers, but more than anything, it also opens the door to some cooler air. It's bringing some of that in. So let's play things out now, because a stronger system follows tomorrow's. Here's 9 a.m. on Thursday. Some drizzle along the coast possible tomorrow. In the valley, I think it's mostly cloudy and some areas of fog, and there are some scattered showers at lunchtime kind of popping up and moving through during the afternoon hours, most of them dropping out of our skies by evening. Maybe some more fog tomorrow night as a result. And then we get into Friday morning. We see areas of rain trying to develop early, but most of the moisture holds off until the afternoon. And here's the evening commute, looking wet right now. You also see all the snow lighting up over the Cascades. We have a winter storm watch for the Cascades and the Blues starting Friday evening, and we will have winter driving conditions, because at this point the snow levels should be down below the mountain passes, and we're talking inches and inches of snow at the passes, and over a foot easily this weekend for our ski resorts. That's 7 o'clock on Friday night. Now we go into Saturday morning. Some really chilly airs moved in, and that's pushed the snow level down to about 2,000 feet, so the foothills of the Cascades. But most of the moisture is also leaving town, so that will diminish the snow accumulations there as that happens. So tomorrow, morning drizzle along the coast, and then some afternoon showers. Same thing in the valley. Central and eastern Oregon, you'll notice increasing high clouds and some more fog in patches tomorrow morning out the door. Patchy fog on the west end of the gorge, maybe a shower late, and rain and snow showers tomorrow afternoon in the Cascades. That snow level below the passes, but the amounts will be very light. 44 for a morning low in Portland. We end up at 50 degrees, and most of us about the same temperature-wise, and the reason is because of the low clouds and fog. It kind of keeps a lid on how much our temperatures can change. 54 for a high tomorrow, or 50 degrees for a high in Portland, and it'll be about the same in Vancouver. 47 on Friday, turning breezy in the afternoon, and Saturday it's chilly. The snow level in the morning down to 2,000 feet, but we do dry out and get a dry stretch. And speaking of falling snow levels, did you see this? This morning it snowed in Portland's Old Town.
What?
It was movie snow for that new movie that Reese Witherspoon's been in town filming, and they were doing a scene from Minnesota, apparently.
They were doing from Minnesota, so what did they do to the license plates?
They put the Minnesota license plates right over the Oregon plates.
Oh, did they?
And look at that. I mean, it was a snowy scene.
It looks like they look like old cars too. Maybe it was supposed to be,
from a few years back.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's cool to see that stuff. The movie magic going on right downtown.
I want to see the movie already, and I have no idea when it comes out. So.
And Reese Witherspoon, if you're watching tonight, I'd be glad to come down there and help out.
Give Jeff a call.
Okay. You were a grip at one time, weren't you?
Yes. Yeah. Well, coming up, a body